Alright, welcome to another No Man's Sky live stream. Today we're gonna continue with what we started yesterday, looking for what were we looking for? We're looking for nitrogen salt. That's what we're looking for. We're gonna have to get a few more things going before we do that. We have a lot of oxygen.
Technology recharge.
I'm all full. Don't really need the salt. Don't really need that. Can't believe my freighter is full. I have all this navigation data. Frost crystals, salt, these. Magnetized ferrite. Lots and lots and lots. It's all gotten from shooting down pirates. Okay, so 155 is out. They have allegedly fixed the storm issue. And from what I saw in just a quick... Oh, look at that! That's all the stuff that you can send out on the freighter for the missions. Oh, that's awesome.
Product received.
Okay.
Product received.
That is great. Or maybe not. Alright, that might just be trading stuff. Looks just like trading stuff. You just had the same coloration, I think, as the... Alright, I got the batteries, I got the metal plating, I got the paraffinium. We got some sodium nitrate for charging shields. I think I also have some sodium. Yeah. We got extra oxygen. We got metal. So the plan is very simple. And we're gonna go on here. And we're gonna call our freighter over because I don't want to fly all the way over there. So we need to look for systems where we can find manufacturing plants. Alright, so just checking. There's one ship. there's 2 and 3. Four, 5, and 6. Okay. So at least all my stuff is here. I think we just had a mission come in, so we're gonna get that out of the way. I might have to clear some space in the... Oh, I have 2 going. Alright, they're probably both done. Okay, salt goes to... Okay, salt goes to my exosuit. Frost crystals goes to storage. Uranium goes here. Activated emerald can stay. 7. 8. 8 slots should be enough. It's a short trip. Made some money. Made some money. Activated indium. Alright. Activated indium. I'll put that in my suit. I'll check out the other one. Probably send out 2 more if I have enough fuel. Activated cadmium, destabilized sodium, neural duct, more cadmium, money, money. Okay. I think I have some of that down there. We'll move it down there. I'll just sell those. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna send this guy out on 2 more missions. Let's see what we got. Alright. I'm gonna send out, this is a balance, I'm gonna send out my lowest ranking ships on this easy mission. And then we will take a look at the other one. We'll do this one. We'll send out... Oh, they're both A's now, huh? We'll send out Rayam's sword. Voice of the Moon. Taida. And Nescent. Okay. We're gonna... Why am I carrying radium? Activated indium. Okay. Radon goes in storage. All right. So we're gonna visit a bunch of systems. We're just gonna start, I think, towards the galactic center. Okay, galactic center will never take us to... That's not true. Okay. All right. We just need to go somewhere. We can always just teleport home when we need to. Conflict level alarming. That doesn't sound good. Okay, they have not fixed warping. That's kind of annoying. Okay, so the only thing we actually may need here is fuel. We have one more warp cell. Crafting, antimatter housing, ferrite dust. All right. All right, we can do one, and then I'll do another one. Okay. I think I've been here already. This is yeah. So we're not gonna bother here. We're gonna move on. So I did test a little bit in creative mode about the excessive storm stuff, and the first tropical or Earth-like planet that I found. I was able to actually land and hang out for a while without getting boiled by the superheated rainstorms. That, of course, is not enough sample data to draw any conclusions, but at least of all the similar planets that I've been to, that's the first one where I haven't been, where the planet has been trying to kill me every 2 seconds. It had low security sentinels as well, which is another issue with the Earth-like planets, is that it's either really, really bad storms or really, really bad sentinels. Rainy planet. That could be good, but rainy, obviously. We can try that out. I didn't check. This is a single planet system. No, it's not. There's two more. Here we go. Toxic. And there's one behind it.
Warning. Threat detected.
$300,000 units isn't really enough to entice me to go after the fugitive. This isn't my fighter anyways. I wouldn't want to do that in more weaponized. Okay. Did they nerf the jetpack? It is possible on that something was said about nerfing the jetpack. I'm gonna go for another big slot. And then we'll check blueprints, see if they fixed that. Alright. Same junk from this guy. Let's see, pulse engine, Starship shield module, face beam module. Okay, nothing there. Efficient thrusters. That's what I've been looking for.
Item received.
Okay. I haven't fixed the zone on that one. Don't think that was something on the critical list either. Yeah, go away. Alright, more navigation data. Let's sell some of our stuff. Superconducting fiber, neural duct.
Received. Units received.
Okay. They got more trade stuff now. Radon is good. I need that. Okay.
Product received. Product received. Product.
How's
Okay.
the patch?
It seems good. We'll have a look at the Earth-like planets in a second. just gotta get down there. I'm just gonna put all this radon away. So I just found the... Oh, there's another one.
Can you explain the pricing to me?
The pricing on... Pricing on what? Where is the thing I bought?
The trade network.
Oh, wait, I brought the blueprint, right? Hold on 1 second. Okay. The trade network. Well, it's
Like plus 5.2 in red. What does that mean?
the price is... Alright, so the price of the item is listed here. These numbers are deviation from the galactic average. So these items here sell for, like this is a 19.5% below the galactic average. So that's cheap. The plus numbers when you're buying means that you're paying, you know, 12% above, 12 and 13% above the galactic average. Selling, it's the same thing. If you sell this, you're selling it at 11% below galactic average. And if you're dumping something, like lots and lots of stuff in a system, then you're increasing the supply, which reduces the demand, which also brings the prices down. So you can sort of...
What about the white?
The white... this over here. Or if it's, yeah, well, a signal booster is, I guess, you know, it's just once it hits a certain number, looks to be about...
No, the end white.
Yeah, it seems when it hits 10 that it changes color. So between minus 10 and plus 10 it's white. And once it hits minus 10 it switches to red, and when it hits plus 10 it switches to green. And it will be the opposite though on buying, where pluses are negative, or pluses are bad and minus are good. Although that one is 9.3.
Oh, okay.
So I just think that, you know, if you see it and it's in red, that's probably not the best place to be buying it, because you're paying a high premium. You can probably find it cheaper somewhere else. So if you're going the trade route, where you're just trading materials from one place to another, that's something to keep an eye on. But all right, let's find our friend over here. Where did you go? I think. Alright, so this one is rainy, so we are sort of expecting it to be kind of crappy, but not entirely as crappy as before. Alright, so I'm a little bummed that I put the economy scanner there. Because I kind of wanted to install this one. But we'll deal with that later. Again, it's... once you get to a certain point where you can make almost whatever you want, like money doesn't become an issue. So if you have to buy the uranium, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't really matter. Well, it kind of matters a little bit how much you're using, because you can only carry so much. Okay, so there's stuff here.
Are you seeing new things as you get further in the game?
Well, I don't know if I can really answer that without spoiling it. The planets are all very similar, and so are the animals.
No, don't spoil.
So yeah, you sort of, once you play it, you're figuring out what's going on, and then it kind of makes sense what you're seeing. But there's a lot of similarities that you see. Massive mountains here. Kind of cool. We're not seeing a lot of settlement. It could indicate that the Sentinels are unfriendly. The biggest differences are when you start getting into the red, green, and blue stars. You're seeing different materials. You're seeing different amounts of materials. And what's this? Sodium? Don't really need sodium, but we're gonna stop, we're gonna have a look. Extreme Sentinel planet, yeah, that figures. So we're not really gonna hang out here. For very long. I can take it.
So let me ask you, why do you need different color thrusters?
That is a very good question. That's just the way they made it, so that you had to have different different drives to get to different solar systems. I guess as far as, you know, warp drives go and all that stuff, it doesn't make any sense, but they had to make it a challenge, I guess, to get to some of the systems. You are getting bonuses by getting into the red and green and blue systems. And they're more bountiful, have more valuable resource deposits and stuff like that. Alright, so Extreme Sentinel planets is not worth my time. Okay, that's the fungal mold. Terraforming catastrophe. There's not going to be anything there. Bountiful moon. That's like my home base. So it's supposed to be like a challenge to get into the, you know, the other colored systems. And you sort of have to get them in order, because you need to get, first you need to get the materials to get the red drive, which is just, you know, flying around a little bit, and you'll find a planet with it on it.
Various thruster upgrades are greater light speed distance to travel.
Well, there's that too. Let's see what I have. So you got the cadmium drive, the emerald drive, and the indium drive, which gets you to the different colored systems. Then you have the glorious distance polarizer and other others like it, which adds just pure distance to your hyperdrive. And then there's for the pulse engine, you also have added a boost and speed and maneuverability. So you can do that too. I think on I have a couple of S grade upgrades on my hyperdrive on another ship. I can jump pretty far. This one is kind of just one. It's kind of medium. Let's see what this building is. It's a little crap because again, the scanner here doesn't really give you a whole lot. I know we got a trading post now, but
do you feel an increase in speed from planet to planet?
With the pulse drive, yeah, I think so. It's really hard to measure. And I know that a lot of people are skipping it, but where did it go? Alright, let's just go straight for the trading post. It is good to see that there is something here at least. And we haven't had a catastrophic rainstorm yet, so it's starting to feel like they fixed that. The other very significant fix, which I don't know if I've seen it confirmed or not, is the portal glyph situation. I've seen one guy saying it isn't fixed and another guy saying it is. So I don't know. Alright, what have we got here? I didn't pay attention. Limited sentinels, regular resources, abundant fauna, and ample flora. So this is a good place for a base. It's pretty close to where I am anyways, so I wouldn't really want to put in another one here. I'm gonna put out the roamer because it's faster. The Colossus is just too slow, it feels like. Don't really get a sense of speed with that one. So let's see if we can find manufacturing plants here. Supply depot. Not what I wanted. Let's try one more. There we go. All right. It's not too bad. We'll check and see what we can see for other stuff while we're going. I wish we could unlock more slots on these vehicles as well, because there's only 14 and there's really crappy layout. There's no technology slots, so it's really crappy. I wish they would let us buy some slots for that. I don't really care how they do it. But I will gladly pay a few 100,000 units for the ability to carry some more stuff. I don't mean unlimited, but hello. That's like a nightmare food right there. Jeez. They've made some changes here. These jumping blobs were usually on radioactive planets before. Oh! Navigation data, yes please. Like this pineapple guy. Alright, you really need to get the scanner upgrade as well for more money. It's a must. I have 2 or 3 of those. Instead of getting 100 credits for scanning something and getting 100,000. And while that's not really a whole lot, it quickly adds up.
Good, I'll work on that tonight.
Alright, also we found out the mining laser on the vehicle makes...
That's what I love about this game, there is always stuff to work on.
Yeah, the mining laser here makes this door disappear pretty quickly. I jumped out too fast. Alright, let's see if we can get that nitrogen salt blueprint. The terminal is only intended for use by a certain species. Flap flicks open and a microphone emerges. Alright, let's try the GRA. Okay, that worked. Quantum processor. That's probably good, but it's not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. Okay. If you can find another one.
Think I'm gonna go back to playing first person as well.
I'm not really a big fan of third person. I don't know, it just doesn't... It doesn't feel right after having put in hundreds of hours on previous versions. To be doing this in third person. Alright, let's go check out the other one. I just can't believe I can't find this one stupid blueprint. All right, 5 of 8. All right, we have to stop and pick up fuel when we come across it. It does not seem that manufacturing the cobalt, not the cobalt, manufacturing the carbon is really worth it. But yeah, this is the longest I have been on one of these Earth-likes without there being a firestorm. Not firestorm, but superheated rainstorm is what it's called.
Are you close to the core?
No, I haven't. I haven't gone towards the core at all. I have only explored a few hundred light years around where I started. I just I got what I needed to get started, and I built the base, and I just been building up my stuff and some money and a fleet of frigates. And I guess once I feel that I'm doing a little better, I'll probably start towards the center. I don't really have a huge incentive to go there. I might go follow along some of the other storylines instead that I haven't done in the past. Like the traveler thing and whatnot. That was added in the Atlas update earlier. I didn't really bother much with that update. It didn't really do much for me for my game. It's a little bit different now because it's been a long time since I played. So all the changes in the game now is kind of refreshing versus the changes that they made between when the game came out and then the first few updates. That was more annoying because suddenly all the stuff you'd done kind of was pointless because there was all new materials and blueprints were all new and everything else, but it didn't make sense to continue what you had. So I just didn't want to deal with that anymore, so I took a long break. And now with everything that's come out in the next update, yeah, it sort of feels like a new game. And I can understand that people who have spent hundreds of hours on their game and I want to continue on that there's some frustration there, because I mean I went through the same thing, but And especially since there are some stuff that they don't have access to because of bugs. They are supposed to have their access to the refinery now at least, so they can do that. All of that stuff should be fixed. So what I think that I might what I might do is I'll probably travel somewhere, you know, sort of towards the center. I won't be doing much of it in the freighter though, like what I'm doing now, because that will take forever. And then probably set up a small base or something here and there. And a teleporter just so we can get to and from. I mean, if you want to get to the core, it's not really that huge a deal. You just gotta find a portal. And a glyph, and off you go. It will take you almost all the way in. But the thing is, collecting all this stuff and then going to the center isn't really productive. But the good thing here is you can do whatever you want. You can do exactly what you want. Alright. I am totally not looking for nitrogen salt. Absolutely not. It's not the recipe I want. Give me some other blueprint. A laser scan refracts through my visor, then another traces the air around my breathing exhaust. My gas concentration level doesn't match the warrior standards. Intruder. Okay, so it's a 50-50 here. Okay. That kind of sucked. Need to know more about the language, I guess. I feel they nerfed the backpack, the jetpack. Oh, this is a plant. Alright, learning some language. Okay, I would have thought that would have been a plant. All right. I'm gonna go for one more. Operations center is not really what we're looking for. Okay. I'll spend another data. Come on. Now, if this one goes right back past where we landed, okay, it won't give me any. Now it says manufacturing. It said operations center when we found it. Alright. We really need some carbon now. Did they nerf the carbon stuff as well? Because that would be annoying. Especially since the carbon is the energy source for pretty much everything. Either that or the scanner on the roamer is really crappy. I'm not seeing any. Well, I found some navigation data. I don't think they care. I think it's the scanner on the rover is really crap. Doesn't give you anything. So we're just gonna have to get out every now and then and look for the stuff we need. Thank you for the subscription, Alexandra. Appreciate that. We are still looking for manufacturing plans for getting those pesky blueprints. We also have a few more animals we're looking for on this planet, but that's not a priority. But it would be nice to get some extra nanites. Yeah, the scanner is literally doing nothing. Hopefully you'll have a little bit more luck with this one. Alright, I'm gonna give him some money. No blueprints though. Great. Some of these have cool stuff. Oh, here's another one of those. Remembrance required. I don't know what a remembrance is. I don't have one, whatever it is. And free stuff. Alright, I think our health is okay, but just in case. I think we have more navigation data now than when we started. which is kind of cool, but... Okay, here comes the superheated rainstorm. Well, it hasn't been removed, it's just been made less frequent. Some earlier or previous to the 155 patch, you could go 30 seconds without the superheated rain, and then a new one would come in. It lights it up. Okay, well, I have to take what I can get here, which isn't a lot, but every little bit helps. I'm just driving random now in the rain. I should be getting those too, but I don't want to get out of the vehicle to get it. Alright, I wondered if we should skip ahead to next planet. See what we can find. I found a really nice radioactive planet yesterday. It was completely storm-free. For the entire duration. I can't believe that there's so little carbon here. Or compressed. It's almost not worth it. Let's see. Birdie, birdie. Come on. Okay, that's 6 out of 8.
Units received.
Looking for red dots. And also buried technology. We won't need the vehicle anymore, so we're gonna leave that and then we'll just grab the ship when we need it. I have plenty of stuff for the bases. I don't really need a whole ton more. That's a plant.
Units received.
Just out of nowhere. Can I summon the... I can. That's pretty random, just finding one. Could of course be one we've already been at. It's worth checking out. Either way, it's going to be the last one on this planet that we look at. We're going to move on. It just feels like we're just pouring fuel into this thing. Are there any of this? Oxygen is the only other option. I didn't bring that much oxygen. I can start throwing it away as fuel. It is possible that this is the same one we were just at. We just gone in a big giant circle. Kinda looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, this is where we were just a little bit ago. Alright, let's see what else we can find in this system. And we got this one. Which is the toxic one. What? Weren't we real? I thought we were. I thought we landed on that one. Alright. That's a lot of enemy ships. Dude, I just recharged it. What the hell? I have a feeling they've nerfed some stuff here. Not my best shielded ship either. Alright, we got one left. I got fighter support from my combat frigate there, but I don't seem to be doing a whole lot of anything. Now, I thought we were on that one. The rainy planet. Why does it show us unmapped? Or is there two of it? It's not listed here either. That's weird. I'm so sure that we went down there. Oh, that's not great. Hold on. So I have again underestimated my need for batteries.
Warning. Detected. Hostile scan detected. Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Alright. I'm gonna have to take a quick minute. I'll be right back. Alright, let's get some batteries.
Product received. Product received.
Is there anything else I could, ionized cobalt will let me make my own batteries, but not right now. Alright, what's this? Okay. Go down there and see how bad it is. That's fast. It's a beacon.
Hi, I'm 807.
Oh. Hey man, how's it going? I hurt myself a little there. They changed how a lot of this stuff works. The beacons used to give you crash sites.
Not bad, a little rough today. How's you?
Well, I'm still struggling with that nitrogen salt blueprint. I got everything else I need for the cryo pumps so I can make some money. But without a supply of nitrogen salt, there's nothing I can do. Well, like I said, the beacons used to give you crash sites. Now they give you these small outposts. So they're definitely worth stopping at. Even if it costs you some fuel for the launch thrusters. These small outposts sells some of the stuff that you can't get elsewhere. And I don't necessarily mean this thing, but the guy over at the store. Let's see if they got some new blueprints. Oh, he has 1 nitrogen salt, 4 salvage tech, and 3 navigation data. Wanted that too. Nothing new there. Okay, starship. Dihydrogen jelly. Really? Okay, I really want to put it there. And I have to recreate the economy scanner. Alright, let's go for it. The efficient thrusters.
Welcome to SHBV5. Mod and can now type emote hydrate to toggle emote mode when sending hydration reminders.
Okay, thank you.
Also, your
hydration
settings
bot.
may now be changed from my chat while you are offline.
I need 1 technology module and 2 microprocessors. Let's get that back on there. Two of those.
Product received.
One of those. Alright.
Technology installed.
Okay. So now we're saving some fuel. And we got the salt. But I still don't have the blueprint. Still think they have. Okay, well there it is. I guess it was just that moon we were on that didn't have a lot of these carbon. I'm gonna have to pick up some more. Let's see what we got. Got a little vehicle in here. Signal booster. Come on. I don't know why they have intentionally made the UI so slow. That looks really far. Gonna be alright. It always is. The annoying thing is that you only find so many manufacturing plants before it starts routing you back to the ones you've already been at. And that's kind of annoying. So we know that there should be powers of condensed carbon here. I still think the vehicle scanner is bugged. We gotta stock up on this stuff. Okay. A scaly feline with wings. Always fun. Come on. All right. Guess not. Seems to be some sort of weird rain glitch. Graphical only. Does look like it's raining. But when you get in and out of the vehicle, it seems a little different. And I was hoping I would be able to build stairs, no, not stairs, ladder on the side of these big mountains, but you cannot. You have to build them on a building. I was kind of hoping I didn't have to do that. This is where you want to put a base. Right here on top of the pure ferrite. Unlimited supply. Okay. Still not really seeing a lot of that carbon. We drove past some that we didn't see. I gotta charge up my toxic protection as well. Just a never-ending list of things. Charge. Toxic. I really should be bringing some cobalt with me. Just so I can make my own batteries. Oh, and also, gotta be checking for buried treasure, because I think they removed the nanite option for the buried technology stuff. So you should always get salvage tech.
Hey, are you still having troubles with glyphs? I am.
I haven't looked. I have heard mixed results. The thing is, my understanding of how it is is that you have to go to a new system and find a new traveler and have him point out a new gravesite and go there. That will reset it. You can't just go back to existing an existing grave and have it happen. You have to find a new one. Whether or not you can go back to previously found ones, I don't know, but it has to be a new traveler with a new grave in a new place.
Should I back up my save? Would that do anything?
I don't think so. It's just a matter of getting it reset by finding a new grave. All right, security, interloper entrance. Cut the sentinel intrusion alert. That was not the right one.
My save is corrupted.
If your save is corrupted, there isn't much you can do unless you have a backup somewhere that you can restore from. I usually keep a couple of backups, but you know, I'm not doing the best job at keeping backups either. It backs up automatically to the cloud storage. But if I save now and go away, then it will override it.
I'm backing up the save right now. Would that do anything?
I wouldn't think so. It'll be too. I mean, if you're backing up the corrupt one, I don't know if that's gonna help you any. I wouldn't think it would, because making another copy of what is already corrupt, this is not gonna fix the corruption. You have to restore from before it got corrupt. And I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened that makes you think it's corrupt. But usually, if something is corrupted and it's not, hey, it didn't give me anything. If it's corrupt, it's not usable. Thunder Runner. Thank you for that subscription. Can we make it a little bit further away? All right. $200. Alright, we'll see what we can find of carbon on our way.
It'll let you know if the backup did anything, otherwise I may have to start over. Sad face.
Yeah, I've started over a few times, but you know, it's Just get a USB stick and try to remember to copy your file over every now and then. That way, at least you can go back. Maybe have two and alternate, so you know, every other day, so that if the file is corrupt and then you back it up, you don't overwrite your backup.
Have you been doing the missions?
I've done some missions. I guess I should be trying to wrap up the base computer archive thing, but right now I'm more interested in finding the nitrogen salt blueprint. That is the thing that I'm most interested in right now. If I find it, we can swing over and do the base computer archive. That's only a couple of jumps away. Or one jump if I go in my shuttle.
Should I delete the save in game and restore that save and reinstall the game, or should I be fine just deleting the save and restoring it?
I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. I don't want to tell you to delete anything and then have it be the wrong answer. If you carbon. If you find that you're unable to create a new save game in your existing file. Oh, hold on. Alright, so there's 5 save slots. So if your current game is corrupted, then just start a new game in a new slot. Just leave the one that's corrupted alone. Again, I'm not really sure what corrupted means in this context. It doesn't load at all, or it's just something isn't working, or I mean, I know there are some mixed responses to the supposed fix to the glyph error, but I don't know if that thing not working would mean that it's corrupt. I don't know. I think it's just it's a bug, and the right conditions for getting it fixed just hasn't been met. And that doesn't mean that you're not doing the right thing. It could be that it's not fixed well, that there are situations where the way they implemented the fix isn't fixing it for you and others. So I have sort of intentionally not, because I heard of the bug before I really did much with the glyphs, I haven't gone back to continue that mission.
I just don't get why it got corrupted.
I don't know. All right, here is the next manufacturing plant. Take care of some carbon first. I really should have bought more batteries. This does not look like the place we've been, so it ought to be different. Alright, so this time I will turn off the beam before I jump out. We've had some mixed results here because I lack language. The V-keen. Stand on one leg doesn't reduce the weight. Reduce weight. Jetpack to hover. That takes the weight away. All right. Come on. All of these things are great. It's just that I need nitrogen salt to make most of it. So everything is still dependent on me finding that thing. All right, here's another one. About halfway back to where we parked. It's possible that we already been there. Who knows? I'm getting a little bit worried about the amount of carbon. The roamer is using a lot of you. We just cannot find enough to satisfy the demands on this thing. The Colossus, as far as I remember, used a lot less, but it's also a lot slower. I don't know about the third little vehicle. I haven't tested that at all. I'm just gonna look around and see if I can spot some, because I don't trust the scanner anymore. I could, of course, just shoot everything that looks like carbon and just feed feed it with carbon instead of the more expensive stuff. But I mean, now I'm using carbon for shooting as well as driving, so I don't know if I end up on the plus side of things here either. Well, there's the fungal stuff. I'm not really looking for that. It's easy to spot when it's darker. But I really just need to spot the carbon spikes. Oh, you're the weather does seem more normalized. Like here too, we haven't had storms every 2 seconds. So at least that's something. Alright, so I need ammonia for charging my...
The glitch duplication is over.
I don't know. I haven't tried it. Oh. Can I get out of here? I haven't done anything with the duplication glitch, so I don't know what the status is. Okay, this is kind of not great. I don't recall there being anything in the patch notes for them fixing the duplication glitch. That doesn't mean anything though. That could just be something that they fixed and didn't tell anyone. But they seem to have tried to focus on stuff that's really game breaking. With fixing fixing things so that people who are playing on legacy saves can get the stuff that they're supposed to have, and a bunch of other weird stuff that was broken. So yeah, all the critical stuff with crashes and other junk. Alright, so we already been here. Kinda sucks that we ended up in a loop. But that's how it works. I think it's kind of weird that I'm so sure I landed on this planet and even drove around quite a bit, but it doesn't show as discovered. Um, was this the one that had the angry sentinels on it? I don't know why it's... Alright. Because I really thought we landed on here. I don't have any batteries, so I can't... I can't do the roamer. I didn't check to see what's on here. You could of course land next to a cave and go in and get some cobalt. How did I get injured jumping off of that? So I have been here before. And it just didn't register. It's still not showing up. Why does it say unmapped? Do I have to scan a thing first? It used to be that once you got outside, that was it. Alright, let's... Ooh, crystals. So now it's saying first contact. Yeah, I know shooting them only makes it worse. I just want to get this gotta scan something, damn it. Okay. There it is. That was really weird. That was really weird. Alright, we're gonna assume that there isn't anything else for us to find here. We checked out 3 planets, 2 planets and a moon. I think. What did we not land on? That one. Terraforming catastrophe. I don't think there's anything to be found on the terraforming catastrophe planets. They're completely empty. So we're gonna go back to our freighter. And I will move on. I don't know why it does that. It's so frustrating when it, for some reason, picks a different target than one you're aiming at. Oh, really? You wanna do this now? I still think I can get inside with here. Alright, let's have a look at missions. I wonder why the fleet missions aren't showing anymore in here. I think they did before one of the patches. Got money, 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 indium. Okay. That wasn't great. Alright, so this one is still ongoing. Alright. Your crew still morphs depending on where you're at. Kushanduyak has a circle on it. I've been there. Out of jump range. Alright. Only 2 planets, but let's go for it. It's a green system. Still looking for that nitrogen salt blueprint. I really need to be able to make that. What happened to the colors? Like somebody turned the colors off. Alright, Nada and Polo is here, but we don't really care. Again, colors are off. It's really weird, man. There's no new modules, no new blueprints. Alright. So, colors are fine here. Frame rate. Music, sensitivity. I haven't touched any of that. It's weirding me out. All right. Nothing new there. I don't know, this must be some sort of weird effect of the sun. Like the light in this system, and somehow it also translates into your ship. Okay. 1,000 credits for Geknip, that's awesome. Observatory. Trading post. Looking for a traveler. No traveler. No plates, no batteries.
Product received. Product received.
This coloring thing is really weird. It's like all colors have been turned off except for red and, well, black isn't a color, it's just lack of. There's black and white with hints of red. Okay, it's a little bit more color out here. Stellar corruption. Okay. Let's head for the... I was gonna say trading post, but okay. They seem to be close together. Observatory 313. Trading post 309. And they're on the moon behind this weird place. Freezing?
Hostile scan detected.
Frosty planets aren't necessarily bad to be at either, it's just don't spend too much time outside. Go me green. Okay, that was just an illusion.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge. Product received.
Just to have stuff to charge my shields with. Alright, I don't really care about the missions or whatnot you're getting from these guys. Where is the other thing? It's a long ways away. And that's not what I wanted. I thought that was my ship. Okay. Gonna go over to the observatory and see if we can find something useful. Either over there or on the way. Not really spotting a lot. But then again, full speed isn't really the best way to be looking for stuff. There's some cobalt if I want it. Alright, let's pop in, say hello. 2 planets and a moon. Let's see what this guy has to say. Sorry buddy, don't feel like doing a mission for you right now. Okay, so 8390. And let's see what the rest of the building has to offer. Alright, sentinel repair thingy. Or perhaps... just for researching on the parts. Ah, great. Alright. In general, pretty useless stuff. Don't really have a lot of anything on the Nomad. Just gonna go over again, I think. Let's see if we can find a facility here. That is not encouraging. Alright, actually it's not so bad. It's a lot faster in the roamer, so... The only thing is, can we find any fuel on our way? And I wish we would collect some of the carbon when we smash them down, but... I guess that would have been too much to ask. Alright, feel better. Got a little bit of carbon. It's a bit of a drive, but it's not too bad. A lot of forest here, though. And I don't really feel like stopping for every little thing that I see. Just trying to be a little effective. Yes, time. I think they nerfed the that condensed carbon stuff. Like you had to set up multiple refineries at your home base now and sort of just refine it. And that takes a long time. I'm finding almost nothing. So either they totally nerfed it or they broke the scanner, or the scanner has always been broken on the road. So it's not showing you anything other than what's right in front of you. All right. Well, I guess we don't get those dogs. The dogs can shoot you through the door, but these little flying sentinels are... They can't see you in here, even if they are sitting right on top of you. Alright, fusion accelerant is also great, but I still need this nitrogen salt. It's like the only one left at this point. Alright, that's gonna be it for right now. I'm gonna go have some lunch. So, yeah. This has been No Man's Sky, and now it is game over.